Hello everyone, we're back. You've got another live stream with yours truly. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Shenmue, episode 4. We are carrying on this saga again, so let's get started. Save file, I was about to say 5 then, it's 6. If you were with us an hour ago, you'll know we just kind of made it into the Warehouse 8. And we are now looking for the Phoenix Mirror.
I should be grateful.
There's my daily allowance. Just going to move this over there so I can see it a bit better. That's better. It's been snowing. Principles cannot be expressed only by words. Why do the textures not match up on that? It looks like you can slice through that or something, because the textures don't quite match up.
Huh? What's this slot for?
It's for a sword.
Huh? What could this be?
And I think that's for the end of the sword. And I think the sword is in here.
It won't open. It seems to be locked.
Where is the key? That is the question.
I should work on my moves. I'll lose my edge if I don't practice.
Right, left square, left, right square, right square. The 8 principles of yin and yang. Ah, hold on. Why didn't I think of this before? Do I have to look at it? Yeah, there we go, of course. I do not know why I didn't think of that at the start of the game. A lot of things in this game you have to look at to be able to actually access them. And there we have, the Sega Saturn.
Ine-san?
Yes, what is it?
Well, about that day, have you remembered anything?
No, and I do not want to think about it. I get chills thinking about it even now.
Oh.
By the way, Fukuhara-san was looking for you.
Huh? Fuku-san is?
Where is he?
Where would he hide a key? It's not here. It's not here. Where's the key?
Where is the key? Nobody knows.
Where can it be?
It's in the end of a sword. I'm sure it is. Box of matches.
It's not here. Where's the key?
It's not there either. Twin blades.
What's this?
There's a key.
Maybe this key will open that box. I'm going to borrow this for a while.
I'm going to borrow it. It's a good job I remembered that look slash zoom in function. I know I've been using it throughout the game, but it's something that I kind of often forget, or often don't really think of doing. I think I'm sort of so used to games like Resident Evil and things where you can just walk up to things and click X on it. I often kind of forget that you need to focus on it, look at it.
Ryo-san, What is it, Fukusan? I'm sorry. I told Ine-san. What did you tell her? I told her what you're doing. I told her everything I know. You what? I just couldn't help myself. And Ine-san needed to know. Fukusan. I'm really sorry. It's okay. Fukusan, do you know anything about the Phoenix Mirror? The Phoenix Mirror? My father may have had it. No, I've never heard him say anything about a mirror. Really? Ine-san might know something about it, though. Okay, let's go ask her. Ah, Ine-san.
Fukusan talks very loud, doesn't he?
Huh?
He certainly
I just
does.
heard the two of you talking.
We were talking?
Yes, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to eavesdrop.
We were talking, what, like you forgot?
Oh, it's okay.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, I forgot
But
that you
then
could use the
who
look
could
button,
tell
but
the
forgetting
son of
about talking.
Hazuki to stay out of trouble?
Really?
I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm letting your father down.
I'm sorry for making you worry so much.
Ryo-san, I don't know if this will help or not. But there was one thing I recall. It wasn't that long ago when Azuki-sensei went to an antique shop to have something stored for him.
My father did what?
I don't know what it was, but he said it was very important.
Antique shop.
The antique shop that I've mentioned quite a few times before. I knew there was something to do with that, or I had a feeling there was something to do with the antique shop. Let's go and see if this key opens this first of all. Yeah, see, sometimes like this, right, you can click X on it, or triangle to open your inventory, which is what I'm used to, like, or what I kind of like Resident Evil and stuff like that. And I often kind of overlook the fact that you have to look at things. Hence why I didn't access the Sega Saturn. I kept thinking you get access to it later. No? Okay, you have to back out of the menu. You have to select both and back out of the menu by the looks of it. Some of the controls aren't very intuitive.
This sword, it has...
They're a little bit trial and error. Which I think also aids in the fact of getting lost or not quite knowing what you're doing. Sometimes you have to look at it, sometimes you have to press X on it, sometimes you have to press X or triangle.
What's the slot for?
Like with the key bit there, I don't quite know what I did. I pressed X on the box, I pressed triangle, went into the key, pressed X again, nothing happened. I then had to back out of it for it to unlock. It's like you have to show that you've clicked on it, show that you've looked at the key, and then back out of it, and it puts 2 and 2 together. Good job I started using that look function when I did, otherwise we might have been here a while looking for a key.
Okay.
Right, so now I'm guessing we need to go to the antique shop and get something for this side here. Some mechanics haven't aged too badly, and then some mechanics do sort of show their age a little bit. I must remember to use the look button. There's times where I'm bang on it, and I use it quite often. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have got this far. And then there's times where it just slips my mind that you might need to look at something. So I just think I can press X on it and it'll access it. There's a lot of things in this game that, as much as I love it, I don't think they're overly explained 100% well. Sometimes you can click X on things, sometimes you have to look at it. Oh, the antique shop's not over there. It's over the other side, isn't it? Antique shop. And as for that key, I genuinely have no idea how I got him to unlock the box with that. I didn't feel I selected it, I just felt I looked at the box, looked at the key, backed out, hey presto.
Ryo.
Nozomi.
Anyway, enough of that.
Progress?
Let's get on.
Yeah, I found something my father left for me.
Your father?
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah.
Once you'll get to know me, you'll find I can either be quite quiet, I can either waffle, or go on a rant. Antique shop here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Let's go.
Oh, hello, Hazuki-san. Yes, what is it?
Would you happen to know what time the antique shop opens?
The antique shop? You mean Bunkado?
Oh, I thought this was... maybe
Across
this isn't.
from the lunchbox stand?
Yes,
I believe it opens around 10 in the morning.
I see. Thank you.
I thought this was the antique shop. I've obviously got that wrong. Ah, it's over there, next to the water dragon. There's the tattooist. Is that it? Here we go. Antique shop. In we go.
Excuse me? Oh.
That's a delightful sound, don't you agree? It was made especially for that butterfly woman. You know Madame Butterfly, don't you? You're Hazuki-sensei's...
Can someone switch the light on, perhaps?
Oh my, that was a terrible thing. Your father... Ah, I was holding something at Sensei's request.
I don't recall this being so
Just
dark.
Where did I put it? Huh? Oh, yes. It was very important, so I put it here.
Where did you put it? Because I can't see. I'm surprised you can in this darkness.
He'd asked me to polish and look after it for him.
For my father?
It's given to the Hazuki heirs once they turn 18. I gather this antique has been passed down from generation to generation.
Well, if you just joined us, I believe a cutscene has failed to load correctly. Oh,
Father.
there we go. We saw a bit of it.
If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Hazuki-sensei was always there for me when I needed him.
Was there anything else that he asked you to hold for him?
Anything else?
Like a mirror, called the Phoenix Mirror.
A phoenix mirror?
Hopefully this isn't a sign of things to come.
Sorry,
Hopefully this is just
I
a blip.
don't know of any mirror.
Well, that's okay.
And we don't get more cutscenes that give us a black
Thank
screen.
you very much.
apologise for that. Black screen. Hopefully that's the only one, and that gets patched. Or maybe it's just me that experiences it. Who knows? The game SEMA is around about 20 pounds, 20 UK pounds, 20 Great British pounds. Give or take where you buy it from, I think it retails between sort of 20 and 30 pounds. But shop around, I'm sure you can get it on the lower end of that scale. If you're getting it from the store, I think it's about 25 or 24.99 if you want to be exact. I say I think, I know it is because I saw it earlier. Oh, what's gone on here? It looks as if we've got an issue with cutscenes.
If I was... Why, you...
I think we're meant to lose this fight if I remember rightly. If that keeps doing it with the cutscenes, I'll save it and reload it, and hopefully that'll fix the problem.
If I continue, then I'll fail as your bodyguard. A bodyguard? Father told me to guard you. What? Calm down. If you don't live, it'll be a problem for us. What you mean? You still don't realize your role, do you? If
I can't see my role, I can't see anything.
No one can stop him. Hurry and find that mirror before they suspect anything.
Landy-sama, the Phoenix Mirror?
What I'm going to do after this cutscene is I'm going to stop here and I'm going to reload my previous save, seeing as I've not done a lot. It's only been about 10-20 minutes. And I'm going to see if that fixes the issue. Because I would like to see the cutscenes.
Fukusan. Yes? This was at the antique shop for me. Let's see. It's a sword handguard. Yeah. It was my father's.
This cutscene's working
okay,
though?
Inheritance. I see. Have you seen this before? Like this design? It might be a family crest. Have you asked Ine-san? No, not yet. Well, you should ask her. You're right. I think she's in the altar room. Thanks.
I know exactly what it is. Got to use it in the dojo. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to reload the old save, see if that fixes the cuts, or see if the cutscenes then play correctly. If they don't, I will reload this save. Because I know where we're going with this. And we've only gone back 20 minutes or so, so it's not too bad. If it doesn't fix it, I'll reload the new save that I've just created. Let's go and find this key.
Huh.
There's definitely an issue
What's
with
this key for?
some sound effects not triggering correctly. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's an issue with some cutscenes
key?
not triggering correctly
But
as
to
well.
what? This may come in handy.
Here's my
I
allowance.
should be grateful.
Again.
I should work on my moves.
No, I did that. I already did that. I know technically I've not done it on this save, but I'm not doing it again. I'll do it later. Alright, so look at that, I think. Press triangle. Look at the key. Press X. Press X, back out. I don't think you needed to press X the last time. I don't know, there's a combination
Yeah,
somewhere
it
that makes it
opened.
work. Get the sword.
This sword, it has...
I think there's a few times where you can kind of get lost or get stuck because the button combinations to access things or activate things, or the way you do it, doesn't always seem consistent. Sometimes you need to look at something, sometimes you need to click on it.
Why is that here?
And as I said before, for accessing
What's
that,
this
it's like
slot
you have to
for?
press it. It's like you have to look at it, activate menu, look at the key, maybe twizzle it around a bit, and then exit, and then it goes, ooh, you have the key. You may acquire the sword. Alright, slide that in.
Okay. I should work on my moves.
No, I'm going to do it later.
Huh? What could this be?
Ah, I think I need to talk to Ine-san, don't I? And then she then tells me that Fuku-san is looking for me.
Ine-san?
Yes, what is it?
Well, about that day, have you remembered anything?
No, and I do not want to think about it. I get chills thinking about it even now.
Oh.
By the way, Fukuhara-san was looking for you.
Fukuhara-san.
Huh? Fuku-san is?
Fuku-san. That's what I needed. And then I think he's outside, around the corner, next to the dojo. And then Ine-san overhears us. And then we go to the antique shop. There he is. He wasn't there before. Certain things activate certain other things. And this cutscene's fucked up as well.
What is it, Fuku-san?
I'm sorry. I told Ine-san.
What did you tell her?
I told her what you're doing. I told her everything I know.
You what?
This cutscene was fine last time.
I just couldn't help myself. And Ine-san needed to know.
Fuku-san.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay. Fuku-san,
I think a game restart may be required.
The Phoenix Mirror?
My father may have had it.
No, I've never heard him say anything about a mirror.
Really?
Ine-san might know something about it, though.
Okay, let's go ask her.
Yeah, look, they are
Ine-san.
fucked. Well and truly.
Fuku-san talks very loud, doesn't he?
Huh?
I just heard the two of you talking.
We were talking?
Yes, I'm sorry.
What I will do is I think in a second
was
I'll end the
rude of
stream
me
here.
to
I'll restart it.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it wasn't. But then
Yeah, this is fucked at the minute.
Iwao Hazuki to stay out of trouble. I hate to
Completely.
say it, but I feel like I'm letting your father down.
I'm sorry for making you worry so much.
I reloaded the old save
I
just
don't
in
know if
case, and
this
the
will
cutscenes
help
that
or
did work
not.
previously now don't work.
But there was one thing I recall. It wasn't that long ago when Hazuki-sensei went to an antique shop
So
to
I
have
think this is
something
going to be a
stored
restart.
for him.
My father did what?
Restart the game in
I
a
don't know
second,
what
and
it
then if that
was,
doesn't fix it,
but
it's
he
going to
said
be
it
a
was very important.
bye-bye to the Shenmue series until it's patched. But I don't know about you guys, it's not very enjoyable watching a cutscene like this.
Antique shop.
Right, rather than end the stream, what I shall do is I shall just restart the game. I'm not a fan of going back to the dashboard whilst playing or live streaming. I just think it looks untidy. I know no stream goes perfect or no videos are perfect, but I just think it... I like to restart and do a fresh stream, but... I thought Ine-san should be there. Don't tell me Ine-san's not appeared now.
Huh. What's this key for? A key? But to what?
We'll pick it up then, I want it. Fuck's sake.
I wonder what this key is for.
We'll take it then, I want it.
This may come in handy.
I don't know whether it'll be any different, Johnny. As far as I'm aware, it's being developed by the same, it's done by the same developer. Where is Ine-san? I can hear doors opening. There she is.
Ine-san?
Yes, what is it?
Well, about that day, have you remembered anything?
No, and I do not want to think about it. I get chills thinking about it even now.
Oh.
By the way, Fukuhara-san was looking for you.
Huh? Fuku-san is?
Here we go. Will the cutscene work? Will it not?
I have to be sure not to waste this.
It was going so well.
Fuku-san.
Huh?
Right, so the cutscene seems to work on a restart.
What is it, Fuku-san?
I'm sorry. I told Ine-san.
What did you tell her?
I told her what you're doing. I told her everything I know.
You what?
I just couldn't help myself. And Ine-san needed to know.
Fuku-san.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay. Fuku-san, do you know anything about the Phoenix Mirror?
The Phoenix Mirror?
My father may have had it.
No, I've never heard him say anything about a mirror.
Really?
Ine-san might know
Yeah,
something
it's
about
all
it,
to
though.
do with the remastering of it, isn't it? You know, it's,
Okay.
it's not an easy
Let's go ask her.
task. You're taking code from a 20-year-old game and trying to kind of make it work on modern 2018 hardware.
Son talks very loud, doesn't he?
You're bound to encounter issues here and there.
I just heard the two of you talking.
We were talking?
Yes, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to eavesdrop.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it wasn't. But then, who could tell the son of Iwao Hazuki to stay out of trouble? I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm letting your father down.
I'm sorry for making
Yeah, it
you
was
worry
good.
so much.
Ryo-san, I
It
don't
looks
know
really
if
nice.
this will help or not,
Obviously, there's a year left of development.
but there was one thing I recall.
One thing I would say is obviously
It
kind of
wasn't
facial
that
expressions
long
and things
ago
like that,
when
and character animations aren't
Azuki-sensei went
100%,
to
but
an
then you've got a
antique
year of
shop
development
to have
yet.
something
So
stored for him.
I still
My father
think
did what?
I still think
don't
Rio
know
looks a
what
little
it
bit
was,
off,
but he said
facial
it was
wise.
very important.
But fingers crossed they tweak that. It's not a major issue, but he just doesn't look quite right in my opinion.
Antique shop.
Key opens that, doesn't it? Oh, definitely better than previous versions shown. Yeah, I mean the initial version shown was horrendous. Yeah, I agree with Landy as well. Again, he doesn't look as off as he doesn't look as off as Rio in my opinion, but he does look better in this version. But as I said, they've got a year to tweak it, so hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, a year of development time is a long while, so. I've waited 17 years, I can wait another year. Here we go, all the cutscene work.
Excuse me?
Oh, I thought it wasn't going to work for a second then. You thought about it.
Oh.
That's a delightful sound, don't you agree? It was made especially for that butterfly woman. You know Madam Butterfly, don't you? You're Hazuki-sensei's... Oh my, that was a terrible thing. Your father. Ah, I was holding something at Sensei's request. Just where did I put it? Huh? Oh, yes, it was very important, so I put it here. He'd asked me to polish and look after it for him.
For my father?
It's given to the Hazuki heirs once they turn 18. I gather this antique has been passed down from generation to generation.
Father.
If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Hazuki-sensei was always there for me when I needed him.
Was there anything else that he asked you to hold for him?
Anything else?
Like a mirror, called the Phoenix Mirror.
A phoenix mirror? Sorry, I don't know of any mirror.
Well, that's okay. Thank you very much.
Right, back to the Hazuki residence. Pop this sword in a slot along with this antique. Wrong button. Sword hand guard, that's it. Will the cutscene work? Yes, it will. Result. At least a restart fixes the issue.
You're working with Landy?
If I was.
Why, you...
This isn't going as well as last time. Oh.
If I continue, then I'll fail as your bodyguard.
A bodyguard?
Father told me to guard you.
What?
Calm down. If you don't live, it'll be a problem for us.
What you mean?
You still don't realize your role, do you? If Landy gets that mirror, no one can stop him. Hurry and find that mirror before they suspect anything.
There's Chai.
Landy-sama, the Phoenix Mirror?
Fukusan,
Yes?
this was at the antique shop for me.
Let's see. It's a sword handguard.
Yeah. It was my father's. It's a part of my inheritance.
I see.
Have you seen this before? Like this design?
It might be a family crest. Have you asked Ine-san?
No, not yet.
Well, you should ask her.
You're right.
I think she's in the altar room.
Thanks.
Right, seeing as we haven't got very far in this and we've had a few issues with it, I know we're kind of an hour into it now, I'm going to restart it completely and I'm going to restart the stream, see if we can get a nice smooth run at it, because I'm a little OCD with things like this, you know, and I like to get a nice 2-hour stream that works, and I just feel it looks a little bit messy with everything in between and they're going back to the menu and everything like that. So yeah. I will restart everything and I will see you in a little bit. Adios.